We at Spectrum offer many different kinds of services. And we also see many different ages here in the center. We see children as young as 5 years of age, sometimes younger, through the adolescent spectrum of childhood, and also adults and families. Families are a really important part of our work here. We find it really crucial to keep parents involved very deeply in the treatment of their child and to keep them informed of what's going on. We often find that it's impossible to do therapy with children unless you do therapy with the adults in their lives, and that could include grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins. This is not a place where people with only serious mental health problems come. This is a place where we welcome people with ordinary problems in living, people who need to adjust to difficult circumstances, people who are stuck in patterns of behavior and need to have their lives restarted. One of the things that I think is really unique about this center is that we strive to create a really comfortable, even homey atmosphere for the children and adults who come to us. We want children to be involved in their therapy only as long as they need it. I often tell parents that if they can get to the point where it is better for them to be outdoors playing and they have learned enough to solve the problem that brought them to therapy, it's time to stop and just get on with their lives and get on with living and get on with playing and growing. So we try to keep our treatments focused and to keep them related to problem solving. Now, in doing this, I found that it's important to keep in mind the underlying dynamics of a person's situation. And because of that, most of our therapists are trained in psychodynamic approaches. But it's not enough just to understand what's going on in your life. You have to know how to change it and how to solve problems that, even very thorny problems that life presents you with. So we are a center that where staff are trained in various approaches. Virtually all of us employ cognitive behavioral therapy in doing our work because the literature now supports that as being the gold standard for many psychotherapies. If you combine medication for those who need it with psychotherapy, then the treatment is much more effective than